Dear students, welcome back to e-learning class of P.N.AMERSEY High School. Today, in this video, we are going to study chapter number 13, Decision Structure of Standard 10th Computer. Let's start this chapter with need for decision structures in C. Decision structure statements help us to jump from one part of program to another part of program based on result of some conditions. Sometimes decision structure statements are also known as selective structure statements, branching statements, or decision making statements. As these statements are controlling the flow of execution, they are also known as control statements. C language provides two basic types of decision structures statement, if and switch. Let's start with if statement. The if statement is one of the powerful decision-making statements which can be used to transfer control of instruction execution. The if statement can be used in following different ways: simple if statement, if-else statement, nested if statement, and else-if latter statement. Next one is a simple if statement. The simplest form of the decision structure statement is the if statement. It is frequently used in the program for decision making and allowing us to change the flow of program execution. Syntax of simple if statement. The if statement has following syntax: if text expression, opening curly braces, statement block, semicolon, closing curly braces. This image shows the flowchart of a simple if statement. The syntax says if text expression is true, then execute the statement block, and if test expression is false, then computer skips the statement block and execute the next instruction of the program. Next one is the if-else statement. In simple if statement, there is only one statement block which gets executed only when text expression is true. Simple if statement takes no action in case when the text expression is false. The syntax of a if-else statement is if text expression, opening curly braces, true statement block, semicolon, closing curly braces, else, opening curly braces, false statement block, semicolon, closing curly braces. This image shows flowchart of a if-else statement. When text expression is evaluated to true, the flow of control is transferred to true statement block. In case when test expression is evaluated to false, flow of control is transferred to false statement block. In both the cases, after execution of if statement, the flow control is transferred to the next statement in a sequence of the program. Next one is a nested if-else statement. There are situations where we need to execute series of decisions in our program. We may use series of if-else statement in nested form to achieve our task. Syntax of nested if-else statement is if text expression 1 is true, then text expression 2 is checked. If text expression 2 is true, then statement block 1 will be executed. Otherwise, statement block 2 will be executed. If text expression 1 is false, then statement block 3 will be executed. Next one is the else-if latter statement. There is another way of using many if statements together when we want to evaluate multiple decisions. When chain of if statements are used in else block of nested if statements, it becomes else-if latter statement. This image shows the syntax of else-if latter statement. This image shows the flowchart of the else-if latter statement. The text expressions are evaluated from the top to bottom in the ladder. When any text expression in a ladder evaluated to true, the associated statement block is executed, after which control is transferred to the program statement. X is keeping rest of the ladder. When of the text expression are evaluated to false, then control to transfer to the default statement block of a final else. Last topic is the switch statement. If else statement for selection of various statement blocks during program execution. When we use number of if-else statement, then our program becomes more complex. The program becomes difficult to read and interrupt the logic. To simplify our program, the C language has offered the built-in facility of multi-way decision statement called switch. When an action is to be taken based on given multiple choices, switch statement is very useful. Syntax of switch statement is if test expression 1 is true, then if test expression block 1 will be executed. If test expression 2 is true, then statement block 2 will be executed. If test expression 3 is false, then statement block 3 will be executed. Till and block and statement. If all expression and statements are false, then default statement executed. This image shows the flowchart of a switch statement. Following important points related to switch statement. The switch statement using one argument with number of case option listed inside the switch statement block. Argument type either variable expression type or character. Each case contains constant or constant expression. This constant is known as case label and is end with colon. Each label must be unique. After each case statement, block and switch, break statement, signals end of a case and exit from switch statement. Then after control flow transfer to next statement in a program. The default is an optional case. Hope you have understood all the topics of chapter number 13. Thank you, students.